How's it going, guys? It is Monday, May 22nd. Last night we had our inaugural Reseller six-pack show, and that was a lot of fun. Wasn't really sure what to expect because there was 8 of us, but I think it went pretty well. Definitely for the first time, it was a lot of fun. If you didn't get to see it, go watch the replay. It's on the Garage Flips channel. That's Lonnie's channel. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think you guys will get a kick out of that. It was definitely entertaining. Something we're going to do every week. You know, whoever can come each week is going to come, and we're just going to kind of do it like that, I guess. But really looking forward to doing that every week. Wanted to do a quick video here, show you guys what I sold this week on my auction website. Look what I found, and also on eBay. I had a lot of eBay sales, as you can see, all the little tabs up here. A lot of good stuff. And of course, just a few things on my auction website I wanted to show you. We did 347 items last week on the auction website. We're kind of cutting it back a little bit, trying to focus on quality instead of quantity. So that's why we're not hitting the 500 number right now. This Johnny Bench home plate mug is really neat. A guy from Michigan actually called me Sunday night saying that he wanted to bid on it, and just asking about it basically, and if we could ship it. I said, yeah, we typically don't ship, but this is pretty small. It shouldn't be a big deal. He had been looking for this for 40 years, he said. He had one and lost it and was trying to replace it, couldn't find it. I guess somebody else wanted it bad too, because it ended up selling for $55. But pretty cool item. I'm glad to see that this guy finally found it. I kind of like making those connections with people when they're trying to find something and it's something that I have. It's pretty cool. This beer light was pretty neat. Picked this up at a yard sale about 2 weeks ago. Paid $10 for it. It sold for $34. Just had some really neat look to it. This racer sled, things like this are really the reason I started this auction website, is because it's huge, it's really big, something that you wouldn't want to sell on eBay and ship, but I could throw it up on my site real easy. I picked it up for a couple bucks. It was really cheap. They practically gave it to me. Sold for $25, so really happy about that. Somebody brought me this camera. It's like accordion pull-out camera. I love these things. They have a really cool old look to them. And what's funny is they would call these things pocket cameras back in the day, because that like accordion mesh would push back in and then it would fold. And if you have a big pocket, I guess you could fit it in your pocket. But that's what they called them, was pocket cameras. This Virtual Boy game, I had this in a video I did the other day. Some guy brought me a big box of random stuff, and we found this at the bottom of it. And Jared, one of the guys here that works with me, pulled it out. He's like, "You're probably going to want to sell this separate." He was right. It did really good. Sold for $16. This mailbox really surprised me. I picked this up at a yard sale for really cheap, and sold for $53. It was solid brass. It weighed a ton. Had this like pineapple type design to it, but it's kind of a different item. All right, with the eBay stuff, I'm going to start with an item that's kind of weird. This one right here, I'm highlighting, I sold yesterday for $100. It was this TRX suspension trainer. I paid $4 for it. I actually featured it on my Saturday Garage Sale Adventures video. And this morning I get a message from eBay saying they took my listing down, but I had already sold it and the guy paid and everything. So if I try to ship it, it wouldn't let me ship it, but then I went to the PayPal page and PayPal actually let me print a shipping label. But yeah, if I go to open the item, basically says it can't be found, the item's not there anymore. So kind of a weird thing that happened, but glad that it sold before it was taken down. Really happy. Okay, this hat, can't remember if I put this on last week's video or not, so if it feeds over, I apologize, but I got this for $1. Sold for $11, had the ball marker. This tape decoder I found months ago. I've had this a long time, and I had 35 or best offer on it and accepted 20, and I only paid a couple bucks for it. Tommy Hilfiger bag I picked up for $2. I had 30 or best offer. Took an offer of 20, but they still have not paid. So I'm hoping they pay for this so I can get some money and ship it out for them. These Goosebumps books, these were sealed. Got these in a bundle deal at a yard sale. They wanted 5. I bundled this and another $5 item and paid 7 for both, so I had $3.50 in this one. Sold it for 20 with free shipping, and I did ship it medium mail, so it didn't cost me a whole lot to ship. This wedge I've had forever, it feels like. I think I've had this thing for maybe 6 months. I picked it up for $1. It was a Ben Hogan. It was a beryllium copper. If you ever see beryllium copper clubs, especially the Ping brand, pick them up because they sell really well. This one, for whatever reason, just took forever to sell. I had it for 15 or best offer and took an offer of 10. This was my big item of the week. I found this at a yard sale for $10. I thought about putting it up for buy it now, but the prices were just all over the place, and this one wasn't unlocked, so I didn't really know what to price it at. So I just decided to put it up for auction, starting at 99 cents, and ended up selling for $198. I was thrilled. They paid right away, got it shipped out, so that's definitely my home run item of the week. This Gretzky game I picked up because it had this Blockbuster label. I thought it might make it sought after because it had that Blockbuster nostalgia, and I don't really see Blockbuster labels on games very much. I had it on there for a while. It just wasn't getting any views or any hits or anything like that. So I ended up accepting a best offer of maybe like $6 or $7. It was cheap. I just wanted to kind of move it and move on. So I guess I learned my lesson on that one. This handheld microphone set I picked up in a huge bundle deal a couple months back that I paid $150 for. Sold this for $45 plus shipping. It was new in the box. Tom Clancy found this at a yard sale for $1. Sold for $11 with free shipping. This bobblehead I picked up at a yard sale for $2. This guy coached at Miami University, which is maybe an hour north of Cincinnati. And I think he was a Notre Dame coach too. So might be a Notre Dame fan that actually bought this one. This Monopoly game I've had a long time, 3 or 4 months. Picked it up for like 50 cents and finally sold it for $12 shipped. This TI Inspire I originally thought was more valuable than it really is. I paid 15 for it, sold it for 30 plus shipping, so after fees and everything, I probably came out with about $10 profit. Radica big screen free sale. Picked this up for 50 cents at a flea market. I'm pretty sure it was. Sold it for 15 shipped. This subwoofer speaker was real nice. I tested this thing out. It had some kick to it. It had the old connector for like the iPhone 4, but it also would connect with Bluetooth and an aux cord. So kind of doesn't really matter that it's got that old connector because I'm sure nobody's going to really use it. But picked that up for 15, sold it for 40 plus shipping. Picked this little Walkman up at the flea market for $1, sold it for 14 shipped. Got this Garmin eTrex GPS handheld thing for camping. Paid 5 for it. Sold that one for 30 plus shipping. It worked great. Tested it all out. Finally sold my Louis Vuitton box. This had a Nintendo Wii in it, as well as a Louis Vuitton dust bag. I already sold the dust bag. I sold the Wii, and I've had the box for a while now, and finally sold it. Actually accepted a best offer on this one. I only sold it for $10, but I just wanted to get it out of the way and get some money for it. I really had no money invested in it, so I was happy. This Coca-Cola set, this Buddy L truck set, I actually had 2 of these. I got 2 of these at the same sale. The lady had 2 of them new in the box, and I decided to put one on my website and one on eBay, and this one sold for $30 plus shipping. TI-83 Plus, this is one of those bread and butter items. I normally price these around 26 to 27 shipped, but I was watching Andy the Parrothead Picker, and he was getting around 30 for his. And I was thinking, well, I must be pricing mine too low, so I priced this a little bit higher. Still sold really quick, and I got a couple more bucks out of that one. So thank you, Andy. Found this TI-84 at the same sale as that TI-83. He had $5 each on them. I got them both for $7. Sold this one for $50. Had all the Care Bear stickers and stuff on it. I really didn't feel like taking the time to take them off of there, so I just took a picture of them with it on it and just sold it like it was. Last item is this Kindle. I got 2 of these at a yard sale. Paid $15 for the pair, and I put one of them on my auction website and the other one online. So after fees and everything, I'll probably make $8 or $9 on this one, I think. Maybe only 7 or 8, but still. It was a quick flip, quick sale, so I was happy about that. That is all I got this week, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.